During the day, this playground next to Kansanga City School serves as the football pitch for Simbwa Zone in Kansanga Parish, Machindya Division. It also serves as a shortcut, especially when it rains and the drainage channel next to it overflows, making walking on the footpath almost impossible. Once darkness descends, though, the field takes on a more sinister role, becoming a den of criminals.
The criminals rest here during the day, until nighttime. Secondly, this field is a lodge. Women get pregnant here, and those who lose their babies bury them here.
On the morning of Saturday 19th August this year, Bruno Seremba, the Defense Secretary of Simbwa Zone, was alerted to the presence of a dead body in the field.
I instructed the people not to tamper with the crime scene and then called the police.
The deceased was Betty Nakamatte, a 38-year-old well-known political mobilizer in Machindya Division.
Every political leader in Machindya passed through her hands.
She also did petty jobs like washing clothes, selling bananas. She suffered a lot after her husband was imprisoned.
Seremba says Nakamatte's naked corpse was lying face down, with her clothes neatly folded about 50 meters away from the body.
She had a wound on her heel, and we thought a dog had bitten her, but her clothes were neatly folded.
She had wounds on the neck and breast, but there was no blood at the scene. Her knicker was missing.
Residents say Nakamatte loved her drink. On the night she was killed, she had been drinking at a makeshift bar on the other side of the field.
She went to that bar every day to drink and watch football. She always passed through that field. She was fearless.
Before she left the drinking joint that night, Nakamatte left her phone with the owner of the bar for safekeeping.
We wanted the bar owner Mutesi to tell us who interacted with Nakamatte that night, but she refused to talk.
Kabalagala Police Station registered the incident under CRB 1266/2023 as a suspected murder case. According to residents, the police, after a brief investigation, concluded that the victim had been killed by too much alcohol and wild dogs.
We were shocked that dogs could kill someone and undress her.
The sniffer dog smelled her clothes and then followed the trail and stopped at the police station.
3 months before Nakamatte was murdered, the body of a Cameroonian national had been dumped in the same field.
His body was also undressed. He was only in underpants.
Earlier, in July, Seremba, who is also a reservist with the Uganda People's Defense Forces, or UPDF, had fallen victim to the crime in his zone. As he patrolled the field alone at 3 a.m., he came face to face with robbers who nearly cut off his right hand.
I heard a girl screaming, but when I went to save her, I found 2 men. One of them tried to cut my neck with a panga, but I put up my hand, which he cut.
Kansanga Parish has 18 zones, and Seremba says the crime rate here is very high.
I blame the government. Why don't they put security here? Have the criminals overthrown the government?
There are no suspects who were arrested in Nakamatte's murder case.
State Attorney advised us that since we did not have any suspect that we had arrested, we should go on with the further investigation.
She is survived by a 5-year-old child who residents say is on the verge of being abandoned because her father is a long-distance taxi driver. GILLIAN NANTUME, NTV Tonight.